My husband left me and our kids for a known cheater. My husband, call him C, whom I've been married to for nearly 4 years but together for 5, has left me. In the beginning, C was perfect. We got married and about 6 months into our relationship C decided to text another woman, who was a bridesmaid at my wedding and whom I considered a best friend. C changed and made me feel like everything between us was a chore. I stupidly took him back. My ex-best friend, W, was with her partner for 10 years and had 3 kids to her partner. She cheated constantly within those 10 years, making her ex-partner doubt the paternity of all 3 kids. We had 2 kids, 2.5-year-old and 1-year-old, and C wasn't a very good father. C would work then spend the rest of his time sleeping or on his phone, ignoring our children. If I asked him to do anything he would ignore me until I did it. Even if one child was asleep on me and our other child had a poopy nappy, C refused to look up from his phone. We separated back in July, and C wouldn't let me see the kids for 3 days, then essentially wouldn't leave. Every single time C got jealous about me talking to a man, who is only my friend, lives 34 hours away from me and has never said anything sexual to me, I'd say we are separated. C then would tell me we aren't at all separated and I'm still his wife. I asked C hypothetical questions and they all ended in him dragging me home because I'm his wife and we aren't separated. This past weekend C got drunk because someone was leaving at his job. He then drunk drove to W's house in my car which we use for the kids. C ended up passing out and being put into her bed. When I showed up to take him home C kept telling me that he's tired and just wants to sleep. I told him this isn't our bed, to which C replied he didn't care at all. I tried 3 times but C kept telling me to fork off. I took his wallet but didn't spend anything, I took it in anger. I left and asked for my car the next morning. C didn't give my car back for over 21 hours. C then finally called me and we talked after I told him I'll be at the park with the kids. C told me that I completely overreacted and was violent towards him, I'd only gently shook him awake. C then told me that my W was so in fear for her life she locked herself in her sister's bedroom. W is a brown belt in karate and was so in fear but left her kids out playing. I'd actually stand no chance in a fight with her. C tried gaslighting me which I saw straight through. C then asked about his wallet. C was more concerned about the wallet and didn't ask about the kids at all. C has started living at W's and takes my sister-in-law's car all the time to drive to her place, stay the night and then drops the car back early in the morning. I went to the park with the kids and C didn't show up. I texted C and C said, it's not really about the kids. I told him it was and he let them down, especially our oldest. In all honesty, our kids' attitudes have changed positively since C left and I've easily gotten them into a routine. My eldest isn't attacking my youngest to get C's attention anymore. I wrote a very long and honest text to C who didn't even read it. The next morning I had a missed call from C at 5:16 a.m. I texted C and C called me asking if he could take my car and kids to the city 2.5 hours away. I told him no because where was he going to stay? I have the kids in a specific routine that must be followed and he falls asleep while driving. C then texted me and told me that I obviously don't trust him with the kids. I spoke to a lawyer who told me I was well within my rights to say that. The lawyer told me to get an agreement written up and signed by both parties. I've made a draft and told him to add whatever he wants to it. I left the letter and kids at my SIL's for C to see them. C texted me that we don't need it and that I'm not being civil about this but he will read it tomorrow. C spent less than 15 minutes with the kids and then left. When I picked the kids up they seemed no different. C then texted me telling me to drop his wallet at my SIL's. I asked where he was and C said he didn't want to see me. I've ruined everything, I'm a birch and he will be reporting his wallet stolen. I dropped C's wallet and left. C is starting to tell people in our small town that I'm keeping the kids from him. First time C didn't show and the second time he showed up for 15 minutes. I honestly don't care for C anymore and just hope W got treated for the chlamydia she got a while ago.